I buried my twin brother alive because I thought he was possessed. I don't know what kind of person this makes me. I don't even know if I'm asking for forgiveness or just trying to bleed this out of my conscience before it eats me completely. We were identical twins, born minutes apart, shared everything, clothes, birthdays, secrets, even nightmares. It started last winter when Eli changed. Subtle at first, he'd get quiet mid-conversation and stare at me like he didn't recognize me. He started waking up at night, standing by my bed, mumbling things like, "He's not supposed to be here," or "You stole my breath." I took him to a doctor. They said stress, sleepwalking, maybe a psychological break. But I knew Eli, and I swear it wasn't him looking through his eyes anymore. One night I woke up and he was inches from my face, smiling, but his eyes were empty. "You should have been the one," he said. The next day, he killed our dog, snapped its neck like he was cracking a twig. When I confronted him, he laughed, said that much knew, now it doesn't. That was the last straw. I did something unthinkable. We had a cabin out near the lake, our family's land. I told him we should spend the weekend there, clear our heads like we used to. I had already dug the hole. I told myself it wasn't him anymore, that whatever had taken him didn't deserve to walk in his skin. I tricked him into the grave. I told him it was a prank. When he laughed and got in, I started shoveling. He didn't scream until the dirt reached his chest. Then he begged, cried, called me brother. And for a second, it sounded like Eli again. But by then, I couldn't stop. I stayed until the ground was flat. I couldn't sleep for 3 nights. I didn't eat for 6. Then I started to feel relief, like I had saved the world from something dark. But lately, I've been dreaming of him again. Only this time, I'm the one in the ground, and he's the one watching me. And yesterday, someone left muddy footprints on my doorstep, barefoot, the size of mine. I don't know if I did the right thing, but if I didn't, then he's back, and he's coming for me. Update: I buried my twin brother alive because I thought he was possessed. Now I think he's back. I never expected this post to go anywhere. I just wanted to get it out, maybe sleep a little better. But instead, I haven't slept since I posted. Not really, not safely. I think Eli's back. It started the night I made the confession. The air in my house shifted. You know how it feels just before a storm breaks. That pressure in your ears, that heaviness in your chest. Like the walls are holding their breath, that. The muddy footprints came again. This time they weren't on my doorstep. They were inside. I don't remember leaving the door unlocked. But they started at the front mat and ended next to my bed. There was dirt on the pillow next to mine, and the faint smell of lake water. I tried telling myself I was just sleepwalking. That guilt was finally catching up to me, that I buried my sanity 6 feet deep with him. But last night proved otherwise. I woke up to my phone ringing. No caller ID, just a distorted voice whispering a single word over and over. "Brother, brother, brother." Then it laughed, his laugh, the one only I could tell apart from mine. The power went out, my flashlight app glitched. In that pitch-black silence, I swear I heard breathing, close, behind me. I turned, and there, etched into my wall with a finger or a bone or a goddamn twig, was the phrase, "You buried me alive, now I'll dig you up slowly." There was dirt on my sheets this morning, wet dirt, and 2 long scratches on my leg I can't explain. I tried going back to the lake cabin today. I thought maybe I imagined it all, that if I saw the grave was still untouched, I could move on. I couldn't find it. I swear I couldn't find the grave. But I found something else. A hole, freshly dug, the same size. Waiting. I don't know how much time I have. I don't know if I'm writing this for help or as a warning. If you see someone who looks like me, but doesn't blink right, or smile like it means something, don't follow them. He's good at pretending, and he doesn't like being left behind. Title: Final Update. I buried my twin brother alive because I thought he was possessed, and now I know I was wrong. Post: I don't know how much longer I have. If you've been following my story, you know what I did. You know what I thought I did to protect myself. To protect others, I thought I was doing the right thing. But I was wrong. I went back to the cabin last night one last time. I brought everything, my shovel, flashlight, the old photos of us as kids. I wanted to be sure, to prove that grave was still there, that my memories weren't a lie. But it wasn't just the grave that was missing this time. The entire clearing was wrong. The trees were twisted, like they had grown around something trying to climb out. The air was thick and wet. The silence was deafening, no birds, no wind, just static. I thought I saw someone watching me from the trees, tall, still just the silhouette of a man who looked exactly like me. I called out, "Eli." The figure tilted its head. That's when I heard it, not out loud, but inside me. A voice familiar and broken, like it was echoing from under the floorboards of my own skull. You were the one who changed. I dropped the flashlight. In the brief moment of darkness, I felt fingers on my back, cold, damp, trembling. And a whisper, "You brought it home." Suddenly, I remembered something I'd buried deeper than Eli. Something from before the possession. Before the dog, before the cabin. It wasn't Eli who first acted strange. It was me. It was me who started sleepwalking. Me who stopped recognizing people. Me who dug holes in the backyard with no memory of why. Eli wasn't possessed. He was scared. Of me. I think something latched onto me first. Maybe years ago, maybe at birth. Maybe something passed through the womb and picked me instead of him. And Eli knew. He was trying to stop it. Trying to help me. That's why he said, "You should have been the one," because he was right. He should have buried me. I left the cabin running, but I never made it home. Or maybe I did, but not in the way I expected. Because right now, I'm writing this from inside a dark, cramped space. I can't move my legs. I can barely breathe. The air is thick and tastes like roots and rot. There's dirt in my mouth. There's pressure above me. And every time I scream, I hear it laughing through my own voice. I think Eli gave me a gift, a mercy. He gave me time. Time to understand what I am. Time to remember. Time to rot. So if someone knocks on your door tonight, claiming to be me, don't answer. It's not me anymore. It never was. And if you ever feel something whisper behind you in your own voice, run before you start digging.